Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell, I'm filming an office tour today. I wanted to sit down and show you guys what my office slash bedroom looks like now. As you guys know, I made a few life changes recently and a lot of you guys have been requesting to see what my space looks like now. So I wanted to take you guys through what I have. A lot of this, if you guys saw my previous office tour, you have already seen, as well as I have kind of purged a little bit because I went from living in a 3-bedroom house, obviously, where I had like separate spaces for my office and my bedroom, to just sharing an apartment with a roommate. And it's a 2-bedroom apartment, but I tried to keep a lot of my stuff to my room. And when I did that, I also got rid of a bunch of stuff, as well as there are a few things that I haven't brought over yet because I don't really know where to put them. I was trying to get settled before I bought stuff that maybe I needed, or just to see kind of what I could bring over if I still wanted to bring it over. So there's a few things that you may have seen in the past that are currently missing, and that is okay. I will get them when I can get them, but for now I'm just focusing on making this space my own. But like I said, this was highly requested, so I wanted to sit down and show you guys. I will try to go through where I got most of the stuff as I go through it, if I can remember where I got them from. If you have any questions on anything specific, let me know in the comments, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I don't have a big room, but I feel like these tours obviously take a little bit of time to film, and I want to just kind of talk about what I have and show you guys sort of my setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this is what you see when you walk in. This is my bed. I got this comforter from Walmart a long time ago. I got this from Marshalls or TJ Maxx. These pillows I get a lot of questions about. I actually got these from a little Japanese store by my old apartment like 5 years ago. If I can think of the brand, feel free to ask me and I will try to check. But over here are my bookshelves. I have my bed and my bookshelves pretty close together to save space. But just as an overview, this is my Harry Potter section. It has a bunch of stuff on it. So obviously I have Funkos, I have candles from, let's see, this one's from Alchemy and Ink, my Snape wand. I have candles from G or Burning Fiction. I have a bunch of stuff here. This is where I keep my perfumes so they're kind of out of the direct sunlight. My illustrated editions. This print back there is from the little bookling, and that cup is where I keep my bookmarks. Obviously I have more candles. I have a bunch of Harry Potter stuff. And then down here is where I keep my purse and some pens. This is actually a pen holder that my mom got me. And then all I have left of my Sarah J Maas stuff. Over here I have my Stephen King stuff, a couple of candles that my friend doesn't make anymore, but that I wanted to keep. And then it moves into just random books. And like I said, there's a shelf down there as well. Above these I have my Fae Crate Polaroids, as well as some terrariums, as well as my favorite plant that is currently on its way out. Unfortunately, I have been trying to save it since the move. Here I just have more plants and crystals. I obviously have my BTS poster back there. I have my Neo Droid of a character from Yuri on Ice, if you guys are familiar with that. Some fake plants because I can't keep all of them alive. This cactus, however, in the blue is real. And then I have where I keep my bookmarks, my magnetic bookmarks, which are with my BTS postcards. I have a bunch of random books on the shelves. I've been thinking about doing another bookshelf tour. If you guys be interested, let me know. Down here is where I keep my manga and comics with my Nightmare Before Christmas Funkos, and then my Coraline collection I keep with my Neil Gaiman, a little bit of my Robin Hobb, and then my classics. Above my bed is actually where I keep my jewelry. It's on this jewelry holder. A lot of these necklaces I've had for years and years and years. I have literally collected so many over the last like 10 years. I'm obviously not going to go through all of those. And my favorite ones are the turquoise ones, and I got those from my mom. She knows how much I adore turquoise. Next to my bed, I actually have a cat bed for my cat, all the books that I am currently reading. And then I got this really cool reading light from IKEA recently. It's like the perfect brightness when I am trying to sleep at night, but also not trying to wake up my roommate. Above that is where I keep some of my art. So I obviously have the Marauders map. I have my Dumbledore's Army Wand collection. I got this, which is from the new Buffy book from Kirsten White that I got in my Fake Crate. My favorite print of all time because it's so freaking true. And then over here is where I keep all of my pins. My favorites are the Life is Okay, or Life Was Okay. My pin from the little bookling. This one. Books turn muggles into wizards. I just have so many, and then obviously my anime and chill one is pretty freaking accurate. Moving over, here is my desk. To the left of my desk is actually my vision board. The right side is my vision board, and the left side are tickets that I have gotten, art that I have gotten, things like that. And then over here, like I said, is my vision board. These are the things I would like to come to fruition for 2019. I read somewhere that these are super effective, so that is what I have on this side of it, and I'm really excited to see how that is able to manifest in my life this year. Moving over to my desk, behind my desk actually, it's kind of hard to show you, but this is where I keep my book sleeves as well as my Totoro sticks out over there. And then over here, you can see it is actually where my cat lays if she wants to look outside. There's actually a heating pad underneath that so she is able to stay warm. But on my desk, I just keep books that I either want to read, am currently reading, or need to review. And then over here are all my makeup brushes. This lotus flower is really pretty. My mom actually got that for me for Christmas. And then I have a set of string lights if I want to work late, but don't necessarily want a ton of light in my office. And then to the left of my desk, I actually have one of my other favorite plants, and then a calendar from Hey Alice Creative, as well as my lamp. And then around my window, as you can see, I do have some lights. And then in my desk, I keep all of my cords and stuff in here, as well as some chapstick, because I use chapstick constantly, but these are cords that I need for when I edit or film or whatever it may be. My desk is from IKEA, and it's actually a tabletop, and then it has these like shelves like added onto it. My computer is obviously from Apple. It was very expensive, but 10 out of 10 would recommend. In the drawers right here, I have all of my pens and my nail stuff. So if I have my nails painted, I keep the color that I currently have in this. This is a table protector, desk protector that my mom got for me. I really like it. It is useful for when I'm bullet journaling. And here is just a bunch of random stuff. So this is like cards and things like that, as well as like my checkbook, my tarot, a Pokemon game. And then in this drawer is all the stuff that I use for filming. So I have like my microphones, I have my charger, I have a backup light, I have my camera light, cleaner stuff, and some random notebooks and things that I use for figuring it out. Down here, I'm not really going to go through it, but it is just where I keep my candles. So I have a ton of candles in here. These are the ones that I actually burn. I just have a normal chair. This is a chair that I got from IKEA. It's pretty comfortable. And then over here, I don't usually have my camera here, but I do today. This is my water bottle. It is a Hydro Flask, and I got this from the Hydro Flask website. I actually had this custom made for me. They're very expensive, but totally worth it. And then in this drawer, I just keep notebooks. So this is the little notebook I take with me when I work out. This is my food journal. This is my planner and some more chapstick and a lighter and my scissors. Down to the right, these are the drawers that I got for my desk to make it usable and not just a top of a table. And here is where I keep my makeup. So here's like my sponges, which all need to be washed, all my powders, my primers, my setting sprays. Over here are my foundations and concealers and some hand cream. And here is like my eyebrow stuff and, you know, mascara and all that. In here are all of my palettes. So I have a ton of palettes in here. My favorite right now is the Soft Glam by Anastasia and the Urban Decay. Oh, I don't remember what this one is called. Born to Run palette. If you need a new palette, that one is fantastic. I primarily use ColourPop though, And then over here are all my liquid lips. I get asked all the time what I use, mostly ColourPop and NYX, which you see right here, but I do have a few By colors that I really am absolutely obsessed with. And then my lip liners and my glow kit is back there, my highlighter, and then in there is where I keep my what are they called, eyelashes. Down here in this drawer is where I keep my skincare. So I am a skincare fanatic, so there's like my makeup removers, my face masks, usually where I keep my, what are those called, cotton rounds, and then like my toners and everything else that I use is here. I really like CeraVe for just like natural, gentle stuff. And then I've recently been into this brand called Peach and Lily because they are natural, but also very good. They're like a Korean skincare brand if you are interested. And then down here is just where I keep hair stuff, hair and nail stuff. And then my hair curler, which I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, so we'll see if I can even use it. To the right of my desk is where I keep my very extensive fizzy water collection, as well as my fan, which I use, or like my air purifier, which I use every single night, and my heater as well, because that thing has saved my life more than once when it comes to being very, very cold. And then plugged into the wall by the door when you walk in is my record player. I was listening to Tom Petty this morning, but I got this record player, I don't even know, like 7, I don't know, like 7 years ago, something like that, but I love it. It's definitely the best record player that you can get for like, it's like $100, but it works perfectly fine, and the speakers are built into it.